Welcome to Anglesey. It's round 7 of the Thundersport GB Championships for 2017, and now time for the Thundersport 500 Cup. The freshmen's, if you like. Adam Campion looking to become the champion. Number 51 on pole position, alongside him Ryan Meaden, number 292, and then Steve Shrubsall, number 178 on the right. Look out for 141 there, second row. He made a name for himself back at Rockingham. Andrew Batner, now known officially as Batman, looking to try and make his way through. Stephen Syd here to bring you this one, and I think he's become rather famous, hasn't he, Andrew Batner, since Rockingham?
He certainly has, yeah.
He's taken the name on anyway without any problems.
Yeah, Batman and Robin Bar Stewarts.
Deary me. Adam Campion it is then. In fairness, Syd, he's been brilliant. It looks like it would take quite a lot now for anything to change. The championship looks like it's all his, and it's thoroughly deserved. He's been brilliant all year long.
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, he's done so well, the boy has. I mean, there's no doubt about that. There's a bit of bit of touch and go here, isn't there? Elbows and knees.
Surprise, surprise. A little bit of hoity-toity going on over at Rocket between Steve Shrubsall and who else other than Batman himself, Andrew Batner. Now onto the start-finish straight we go. Campion it is that has the lead, and Andrew Batner now has managed to see off the advances further back of Shrubsall and moves up to second.
It's worth pointing out that this is kind of a bit highlighted because this is part of the same grid. This is on the same grid, split start, as the Super Teens, and so it's quite difficult to get all the shots, of both grids, if you like. So it's kind of a highlighted affair, really, but it'll give you a good idea of how the race is or went. But it's
well, we should point out basically we are not live.
We're not
bringing you this.
No, we're not live on this one.
And Santa Claus isn't real either. So sorry to burst your bubble there if you thought that we were. It's number 120, a bit further back.
But to be fair, you're not putting teeth under your pillow any longer either.
I've been doing it for a long time. The wife just doesn't give me any money in the morning.
But she knocks the teeth out first still.
Campion it is that leads this race from Batner. There are the top two. In third there is number 46, that's Joshua Hipwell. Number 46 there going through, a rider from Doncaster. Then it's Ryan Meaden, and then behind Meaden you've got 414 Stuart Burgess. There is 120 Sean Whittaker. Got Andy Lavers out there as well, number 14.
It's also worth pointing out that we've done this last couple of rounds because there's been the room on the back of the Super Team grid, and because there hasn't been as many 500s. We've had like 2 full grids for most of the season, but it's getting late in the season. Got a few broken bikes, a few broken wallets, and a few broken bones, obviously. So there we have it. But next year it's certainly looking like, with all the registrations that we've already got coming in for next year, it's looking like 2 full grids for the entire season, to be honest.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing this man here, Adam Campion, going actually into the main championship, because his lap times here in this race alone would be good enough for a top 8 finish in the Thundersport 500 elite class, and it's now got to the point where I'm not sure if he's learning an awful lot.
Well, this is the other thing, isn't it? As you well know, I mean, it drags you along, doesn't it? Do you remember the Max Cook on his 125 Aprilia when he went out with what's his
Connor
face?
Tag.
Connor, yeah, with Connor, and he made a lap record that nobody can come anywhere near.
Just for those of you watching and wondering what on earth just happened there, what's his face is a Suffolk stroke Norfolk term for somebody that Syd can't remember.
Okay, everybody knows me.
Not to be confused with what's name.
Should I put last lap flag? You might have noticed.
I noticed it. Don't worry.
Yeah, good. I was thinking of maybe subtitles might be a good idea for me.
Could be a good idea. Yeah. Nice to see Adam Campion backing his bike in actually into the banking there. But this race coming to an end. Now, Steve Shrubstall went out on the opening lap. So, the man second in this championship is going to lose out there. Second overall is not secure, but first is, because with this race win here, Adam Campion is going to get the job done.
No wonder I didn't get Steve's on board.
Well, yeah, it would have been
smash the camera.
Quite a short piece of video footage anyway, I think. Here is Joshua Hipwell. He might not hold on to... No, he's just dropped behind Meaden actually on this final lap. The checkered flag is out. It's a big wheelie.
Ooh,
Adam Campion
one-handed.
is a champion. Nice work for Adam. Race 1 done and dusted. He's got that one in the bag. Batman finishes in second. Ryan Meaden finishes third. And Josh Hipwell it is that will take fourth place. With no Stephen Shrubsall, it means that fifth goes to Stuart Burgess. Andy Lavers is sixth overall.
Is that the same as Burgess?
Burgess, whichever way you want to look at it. There he is then, Adam Campion, top step from Andrew Batner and Ryan Meaden. And race 2 will be coming up in just a moment as Campion rides as the champion for 2017. Welcome to Anglesey, round 7 of the 2017 Championships. And it's time for race 2 for the Thundersport 500 Cup. Adam Campion there, number 51, is the champion. Ryan Meaden alongside him on the front row of the grid, as well as Steve Shrubsall, looking to try and get more than the lap he completed in earlier. Batman is on road 2, number 141, just in the background there as well with the orange bib on. Number 46, Joshua Hipwell, was 4th in race 1. 74 going through there, Daniel Black. So can anyone challenge Campion? He just looks so comfortable. As we said already, he's lapping with times that are good enough to put him in the top 7 or 8 overall in the elite class. So I can't see anyone really getting their hooks into Mr. Campion. He's still a rookie as well. He's got that rookie vest on, although I think he's probably held on to that for a little longer than he needed to. Batman is in second then, Meaden third. There is Hipwell up ahead of Steve Shrubsall as they make their way around Church then for the first time. It's Thundersport 500 Freshman Championship, second place overall, still up for grabs. And with Shrubsall going down in race 1, that one could go on all the way to Donington Park. There's no doubting who the man on the top is though. Adam Campion has got that one sorted out, and he's hoping that his dad Martin can get maybe his name in the frame in terms of the Senior Cup top 3 in the elite class, although it looks like that might be a bridge too far. We'll have to wait and see.
Tell you what, that wind has really got up, Steve. That is blowing quite a gale here now.
As you'd say around these parts, Sid, blowing the hoolie.
Blowing a hoolie, boy.
This is Adam Campion then, stretching away already at the front of the Thundersport 500 freshmen. Second place is Batman still. Andrew Batner is on board footage over at Rockingham. Was really quite remarkable, wasn't it? I've seen all sorts of videos made up of that with Batman music put to it. Riding Meaden just behind him at the moment.
I just one or two calls to say that there's beginning to get a lack of these machines out there in the ether, but I'm not convinced. You know, there were so many of these bikes. I'm sure that in actual fact, tucked in people's garages, there will be a plethora of 500s still available. And if not, somebody should go to Japan, fill up a container, because you're getting for £5 there.
Well, just literally as soon as he's heard that on the airways here, Phil Doody has got himself a massive transit van. Is probably making his way over there now.
Well, he'll have to get in front of Step 2, son and sons, won't he? Old Josh Step 2, he'll want to be over there, won't he?
Certainly.
Getting the stuff. But no, a container load of these, you know, shipped over from Japan, cost a couple of grand for a container. But, you know, if you've got sort of about 50 of these in there...
Yep, some money to be made. Sounds like an episode of Lovejoy. More than an actual race at the moment. Syd giving you advice on how to bring
If I had
bikes
more
in
time, I'd do it, I tell you. No question.
An ex-car dealer, shocking. Martin Campion it is that has the advantage in this one. Quite clearly from Batner, who just had a bit of a warning out on circuit there as the wind picks up. He had a bit of a moment. There is Campion leading comfortably. Don't even think you're seeing the best here from Campion. He's not being pushed into going any faster than he needs to. Not just looking like he's on rails.
He's just enjoying life, isn't he?
And why not? Here is Steve Shrobsall, second in the field at the moment.
I was a big smile on Steve's face. Great lad, great part of the paddock, and enjoying this race. Everybody's enjoying this racing, and I mean, can you imagine when this lot are bounced straight into the elite category, and we've got a whole grid of brand new freshmen?
Well, we'll have to wait and see what next year brings. What we can tell you is that this man won't be a freshman anymore, but he will be a freshman champion. Adam Campion takes the checkered flag and a race win here then. Batner went missing with a couple of laps to go, so he won't pick up anything. Maybe that warning was the warning before the fall. Shrobsall it was that took second, Josh Hipwell third, Daniel Black fourth, Stuart Burgess in fifth, and Andy Lavers in sixth. Top three on the podium there then, smiles all round, and thumbs up for the champion. Well done to you, Adam. Championship standings confirmed there. First place sorted, second place at the moment, comfortable-ish for Steve Shrobsall. Ryan Meaden at the moment in third, ahead of Batman, Swift and Finch. That's it from us here at Anglesey. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back for the penultimate round at Alton Park in Cheshire next time out.